Ultraman, here he comes from the sky. Ultraman, Ultraman, watch our hero fly. In a super jet he comes from a billion miles away, from a distant planet land. Comes our hero, Ultraman.
Very silly. Didn't your mother ever tell you there isn't anything on earth such as a monster? Huh? Well, I really think you've seen too many of those movies in town. By now, it's a well-known story. His monster tales are very famous in school, right? Doc, you think? Tell everyone what it's called in school. Tell them. Go on, tell them. Go on.
King Creature.
That's enough.
King Creature. That's a good one.
Monsters are really in existence. The teacher told us that they are. Some scientists and a lot of their students explored several islands where early man managed to exist, and they returned with all kinds of exhibits. Listen, that journey had nothing to do with living creatures, not at all. They went searching for skeletons of ancient creatures along the path of the old missionaries there. Monsters of early man don't live any longer on the earth. They exist. I say they exist.
We're telling you the truth about those stories you hear. Why don't you believe that we are?
I just think you wish it was true when it's not. Why bother with it? Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
See you later. Let's play ball.
Good.
Okay.
Mom, I got an A in school. For all those drawings I did, I got an A.
You got an A?
Yes.
Let me see.
Okay.
There.
Oh, why can't you get at least one A in history or geography or grammar? How can I feel good when you only get A's for your monster drawings? Hey, Hajime.
You should feel good. You mentioned to me once that it's better at least to do one thing well.
It's nice to know at least that you're recalling that bit of advice which I mentioned to you last year.
You meant history, didn't you? Well, I'm going to try harder in those other subjects. But I'm still happy I got an A in art.
Go! You're the biggest monster of them all. Go! Go!
4 days had passed since Professor Nakatane's team of researchers came to the uninhabited jungles alongside the path of the missionaries. Professor Nakatane requested that Arashi of the Science Patrol join the team because of his marksmanship with the latest weapons.
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
That creature was one of the first living things on Earth. It existed close to 1 million years ago. It's called a Gohorosaurus. He wasn't a very friendly creature.
Gohorosaurus. Does that have anything to do with this tiny island called Fort Gohora?
And that's why we're here on this island. We're excavating the area tomorrow with the hope of finding some of the monster's remains.
Hold on! I'm coming!
come! I'll kill it! Don't get in the way of the gamma ray!
What is that up there? Oh! Kahora! Kahora! So it is living.
That monster looks very dangerous.
No, don't shoot Arashi.
I want it alive for research and analysis. So let us return it to our own people.
If you want it, all right.
Reko, why is there a hole in that paper?
Hajime, katate pi.
Oh, how am I supposed to read it?
It was only a picture of that creature.
Ah, but what about the print on the other side?
Oh, it's the ancient monster, Kahora. Let me see. That's the monster they caught.
That one really looks big, doesn't it? Now who's going to say monsters don't exist? You're the king. And am I so silly as everyone used to say? Let me see the picture you painted the other day. I'm going to choose carefully the one I'll present it to.
Give it to me.
To you. Oh, now everyone will be able to see it. This is an imaginary drawing of Kahora.
It's beautiful.
How big is it? I would say it's about 80 feet long and weighs about 900 tons.
Wow.
How are they going to bring a great monster like that back to Japan?
By ship or by plane?
They haven't figured that out yet.
At about that time, the Science Patrol held a special conference.
What?
You're right. The Science Patrol has nothing to do with the transportation of monsters. Now, I don't have to tell all of you how I feel. But the situation is urgent. They're turning to us.
Oh, but Captain, do they expect to get a creature like that into a jet? It's impossible to fit.
What do we do if the monster turns violent?
Make him calm.
Huh?
Dr. Nakatani has already arranged it. They're going to try out a new sleep bomb that will certainly keep the monster unconscious for about 6 hours. However, there is one basic problem involved, which I'm sure is on the minds of everyone concerned. And what everyone is thinking is just this. If they can't transport it within 6 hours, what then? A unit of the Science Patrol left New York on the first leg of its journey to deliver the sleeper bombs, while the United Nations debated further moves.
Come on.
way I know to lure the creature in this direction toward us. The supply of gas will have to do all the work. Right, sir. Hold it. These are the first invented. There are no others yet. We're counting on you. Yes, sir. You're doing a great job, Arashi. Thank you. It's a success, all right. Attention, Hayata. We urgently need your assistance. Come on, all of you. Just don't stand around here.
We're not doing anything wrong.
I don't want you along this route.
But I want to wait for the science patrol.
Me too.
You can't wait here. Keep moving. Keep moving. Back.
Look! It's the science patrol. That's the car. I want to look at the car.
Yes, let's take a look. Gee, what a nice car. I wonder what she wants with the soldiers.
Lieutenant Gom,
Where's Kahora?
you should be here in a little while.
Hey, Jimmy, let's get away from the guards. Okay.
Don't make any noise.
Okay, go.
Good work, Arashi. We should reach the destination shortly. Thank you, sir.
Professor, it's only been 5 hours. What's wrong?
Different temperature and other atmospheric changes between this country and the U.S. could have caused the drug to lose its effect.
Hayata, Ito, it's only 15 minutes to the mountainside. Hurry. Fuji, it's too dangerous. We're dropping Gahora off schedule. I want you to be sure that everyone is out of the way down there. Until we land, you are in command now.
Yes, Captain. It's a good thing there's nobody around.
Hayata, Ito, let Gahora loose. 4, 3, 2, 1, let go.
The monster could be ripped apart like that. I wonder if they brought it here for that reason. It won't die. It's much too strong to die. I know it'll be okay.
It fell all that distance. How could it be alive?
Let's go and find out.
Good idea. My folks are worried. Let's get out of here.
I'm going home.
you and I go.
Did you see that?
It's incredible. It fell 2,000 feet and there it stands full of life. It's incredibly strong.
Now what?
We have no choice in this situation. It's yours.
The city's so close. We mustn't endanger its citizens. All right. Ayata, Arashi, Ito, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Cover that. The monster's skin has the strength of steel.
The horror's fall has caused it to turn into a very vicious monster. I was afraid that would occur. What's this?
We wanted to get a closer look at the creature.
It's too dangerous. Go home.
I don't want to go home now.
Now, you've got to listen to me, otherwise you'll get hurt.
Where are we going?
Wherever you live.
Rico, I just heard on the radio. The news is bad.
Well, what's the matter?
They tried to bring a live monster to the laboratories and it escaped.
Where did you hear that news?
On the radio.
How are we
Attention,
going to
please.
protect the
This
children?
is a special bulletin from Civil Defense. The Science Patrol is valiantly battling Gahora to prevent it from entering the city. The Army
once
has
it
launched
does
an all-out
get into
drive
the
to assist the Science Patrol in every way. However, in
My son.
Gahora continues to be making slow gains in his drive to reach the metropolitan area.
Mom!
Hajime, you're all right.
Ken and I were both saved by the Science Patrol. Their man Hayata saved us.
Hold your fire. That rise shows it's underground.
Gahora burrowed underneath. How are we expected to shoot at it?
The earth is too good a cover. We'll just have to wait until it crawls out.
The people of the city were frightened, and everyone remained indoors. Alone with their fear, no one spoke the question on so many minds. Where and when would Gahora strike next?
This metropolis has been deserted completely. I feel sorry I started this. It was selfishness.
There's no need for you to feel like that. So, let's just concentrate on finding the creature.
No!
others.
And you?
I'll stay here and make sure we know where he goes.
Good idea.
Just be careful the monster doesn't see you making your getaway.
Okay.
Ultraman! Ultraman!
The tremendous energy Ultraman gets from the sun diminishes rapidly in Earth's atmosphere. The warning light begins to blink. Should it stop completely, it will mean Ultraman will never rise again. Ultraman has less than a minute to go.
Get him, Ultraman!
Majesty.